TheSmartLocal.com.
In the previous episode of Moomoo Money Master, our contestants were put through a one-on-one deathmatch where only half of them remained. A trade occurred in the second game for Team B, and both participants negotiate their way to win.
$900 going once, going twice.
Can still trade.
If anyone wants,
yeah, the two of them cannot trade.
anyone else wants to trade.
10 minutes have passed and one trade has taken place.
Got 900.
7,000. 6K.
5
It's 3,000.
2,000.
In the end, only 20 will advance to the next round.
When I went in, right, and then when I picked out my envelope. So first thing, I had 2,000. Then I established that Jianwen had 6,000. Travis, from what I remember, was sitting on my right, so we exchanged numbers, right? And then based on that table, I interacted quite a lot with Jimmy and Alex. From there, I actually established a rough range with Alex having 1.5K, me being 2K, Jimmy being 5.5K, Jianwen 6K, and Travis 9K. How I viewed this problem was, hey, in this group of 5, I'm in the bottom 2. Right? And for the other 7, if I were to switch over, there is a 2 out of 7 chance, which is about 28% probability that I will be the lowest one. But right now I'm in the 40%. Why I swapped was, I will just take that free 12% any day. And most probably the way I saw it was, one of the 2 out of 7, because they were sharing numbers as well, one of the 2 out of 7 will want to trade, right? So, and that guy happened to be Samuel.
When I opened my envelope, it was like, oh, 2005. I thought it was pretty low, and I knew I needed to make a trade, but also I didn't want to make it too obvious at the start, because then I would be viewed as a bit more desperate, then it would be more difficult to even initiate that trade. Obviously, it's a bit disappointing, because at the end of the day, I personally thought that, you know, at least I want to have an active action to it. So I wanted to do something rather than just sit there, and if I ended up in the bottom 2, then I would have just lost due to chance.
After the contestants finished competing in Trade It or Make It, they were informed that the next game would be a team game. Through the process of drawing lots, the contestants formed 4 teams. The next challenge is Moomoo Portfolio Pursuit. In this game, teams will move around a game board, landing on stock sectors where they can buy shares and collect dividends. But just like in the real world, unexpected events, like market crashes and inflation, can knock them off course.
We are not buying any shares.
We won't be buying anything.
The objective of the game is to diversify and build the largest percentage gain in the portfolio. Only the top 2 teams will progress. Teams' portfolios are decided based on the collective amounts each member held onto from the previous game, Trade It or Make It. Before the challenge begins, contestants have an opportunity to double or half their portfolio. Only 2 teams chose to play for this opportunity, Team A and Team C. The opportunity required them to analyze financial data about a company and predict whether their stocks will rise or fall in the next quarter. A correct prediction allows their portfolio to be doubled. A wrong answer cuts their portfolio in half.
Hi, my name is Heng. I like to think of myself as an aspiring investor. The fact that you're seeing this video today shows that I'm still alive, so yeah, thank God. I love my current team. I think they come from a pretty interesting background, from tech, some are self-employed, so are pretty fun. And I think all of them share is that their investment theses are towards fundamentals. So they like to look at numbers, you know, their assets, their cash flow and things like this.
1.7 M,
1.7
1 bill, I don't know.
So we go, if we base on our own analysis and fundamentals only.
My name is Jay Tan. I'm presently a postgraduate doing my Master of Science in Financial Engineering, presently 42. I'm very confident about my team. I think we have talent coming up from tech space. I have talent that is FX trader. I have an entrepreneur, one full-time daily traders. I think we have a quite a holistic balance, holistic game.
We got our answers, guys.
So what is your answer?
It's uptrend.
You're correct.
Yes.
Good job, Dad.
The team believes the price of this security to go down.
You are wrong.
Interesting. Trick question, huh?
We got tricked, yeah.
Okay, we decided to play the game simply because we want to strengthen our position, to actually elevate us with a higher asset base so that we can prepare ourselves for the next investment round. There wasn't any objections, and so we decided to take a chance. We take a choice and we go for it.
Never put all your eggs in one basket. And time in the market is just as important as timing the market. In this day and age where the cost of living is high and pay does not rise fast enough, compounding is definitely a powerful tool to keep pace with inflation. To be able to stay in the game as long as you can, you need to be able to minimize your risk and of course your losses. This can be achieved through diversifying one's portfolio.
Stock 2C.
Boost Park, $3.60 per share at 4.5% dividend.
We buy 1,000 shares. My strategy is to be more opportunistic and aggressive, coming from the financial base that we currently have. Especially after the earlier morning game we participated, it sort of changes our strategy coming into the next game.
Stock 5A.
Healthcare.
Pfizer, $4.80 per share at 9% dividend.
We would like to buy 20k shares. Sorry, my math error, 2k.
We got the stock healthcare. So healthcare had a 9% dividends. If I'm not wrong, it should be the second highest dividend amongst all the stocks. I think telecom is the next one, it's 10%.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alpha Beta, $4.50 per share at 7.5% dividend.
1,500 shares.
Alpha Beta, $6.70 per share at 7.5% dividend.
We would like to purchase 388 shares.
Chance Square. Which of the following best describes the concept of liquidity in a financial market?
B for Bravo.
My name is Susan. I'm 47 plus now, and I'm a private tutor. For me, it's I like to take things one step at a time. For me, is I will go into that with that mindset of let's just play and let's see where it brings me to. So whether am I confident or not, I have confidence in my team, for sure. But I also want to enjoy the game and just have fun.
Stock 4C.
Moonshot, $4.80 per share at 7.5% dividend.
We buy 350 shares. Because we start with a low base in order to have the highest percentage growth. My strategy is to be fully invested as much as possible. There was some reluctance or objection with the team member because we already start with a low base. They were worried that getting aggressive will actually backfire of us. But I say, Moomoo as an investment platform, we have to grow our wealth or our percentage growth. And if we are not aggressive, we would also have a higher chance of being eliminated.
As the game progresses, teams diversify their portfolios further and receive dividends from the companies whose stocks they own.
11.
Every time you pass the starting point for each round, you are taxed 10% of your cash holdings. Alpha Beta, $10 per share at 7.5% dividend.
Team C decides not to buy.
Tech 4D.
And Vidya, $4.50 per share at 7.5% dividend.
888 shares buying.
Stock 5A.
Faizal, $7.20 per share at 9% dividend.
We'll buy one share.
Okay, let's go. Healthcare 5B.
June and Chie Limited, $5.10 per share at 9% dividend.
340.
I am not sure if they misread the rules because they deployed their cash extremely slowly. So the compounding actually worked against their favor. Holding too much cash, I think it relates to like our real life situations, right? Like maybe our parents' era, we hold too much cash, then yeah, your money erode to inflation.
Energy 2B.
Shell We Profit, $5.80 per share at 4.5% dividend.
Yeah, we're not buying any shares.
Energy stock 2C.
Boost Park, $8 per share at 4.5% dividend.
230 shares.
Chance Square. Which of the following is a key benefit of investing in a mutual fund?
Answer A. A is correct. Because we started from a low base, the answers in the chance segment provided us with the highest, let's say, reward in terms of percentage terms when we answer the question correctly.
I am actually quite confident, not because we win the game 1.
I'm pretty confident we can make it till day 3. Reason being, we won the event, so I think we had a slight advantage over the others.
The final results are tabulated. In 4th position, Team D with a percentage growth of 3.96%. In 3rd position, Team A with a percentage growth of 36.26%. The first team to proceed to the next round is Team B with a percentage growth of 37.06%. And finally, in 1st position with a percentage growth of 44.29%, Team C. Congratulations to the final 10 contestants on making to the next round. On the next episode of Moomoo Money Master.
I thought it's a very, very interesting game.
The contestants are dealt to a surprise that challenges their confidence in themselves and thrusts the show into chaos.
Everyone is really very good candidate to win, so we all just do our best and have fun in the meantime.
I am predicting there might be a twist. I think it will be pretty interesting to pit us against each other.
They would probably shake up things a bit.
Do I need to sabotage? Do I need to like make alliance?
All the rules, right? I just kind of trying to figure out what's the mechanics of the game. So I understood the game to be more of like, hey, you know, it's more of a buying and then eventually you want to sell and ultimately it's to make a profit.
It's not entirely really a friendly competition. You know, I'm more concerned about my own team.